Hey guys, this is Travis. I am the co-founder and creative director of Hero Hair, and I am also what is commonly known as the screen accuracy officer. And if any of you guys were wondering where that term came from, you're looking at the cause of a lot of your madness. You're welcome. I coined the term screen accurate in circa 1989, 1990. Fangoria magazine used the term through 2002 in that publication in order to describe something that is an exact replica without saying the word exact replica, because exact replication is never possible. And there are also, there are also reasons behind it that I always like to say this. If you can get something within the 90 percentile, the 95 percentile, that's very, very high. Don't kill yourself to go any further. You're never going to get it exactly right, but you can get key points that makes it screen accurate. So it's a little bit of breathing room on the exact replication of something. But we do a lot of replication at Hero Hair. And one of the things that, if you follow our site, if you follow our social media or Instagram, which is heavily populated with content, and deliberately so, we try to open the door and lift the veil on a lot of the things that we do here that is different from really how anybody does things in the cosplay wig industry. And frankly, in feature film and television, it's not generally done. So, screen accurate replication of a hairline. The question is, how do we go from, let's take this for example. This is one of our clients. This is Department H on Instagram and Galen Department H on Facebook, and he wears quite a few of our custom wigs. He's a longtime client with multiple pieces from us, and this is his original tracing of his existing hairline, and this is on his custom padded out head block. This is a bubble shell that was created by the client, long distance via Skype, and some tutorial videos that we have, and also some sit-in time with my partner Aaron and I live via video consult, which we do with all clients free of charge. And the custom movie grade foundation that the wig will be built on. He's got another wig in the pipeline. This will be his third wig, but we're using this as a reference. This is his actual hairline. So how do we get from something like this to something like, let's use her. This, and all of what I'm about to show you differs greatly depending on the wig, depending on the character reference. And this is Carrie Fisher's replicated hairline, including all baby hair. It's all in the green. And the basic hair directional growth patterning. Now, this wig, which is the ceremonial variant, you can see where the braid application reference is. But all the baby hair goes all the way to full nape reveal, all the way down along to the bottom of the neck. And the original client's hairline is in purple, and you can just barely see it beneath all the blue and the green and the red. So, and like I said, it will vary greatly. I mean, there's far more detail on other wigs versus any given one in the studio on any given day. And here's another example, and this is Adam Driver's. And he's got a little bit more detail coming in and around the hairline as to where things go. So it's all according to the reference. So here's my reference on the desktop today. It's Oscar Isaac's. We're going to be replicating his hair from a very famous space movie, the first installment of that sequel trilogy, episode 7. And this is the client's, I'm going to show you half of this right now, because I made a mistake before I sat down to record this. This is the client's original head block, as I just showed you a couple other clients, with his original hairline tracing of his existing natural hairline. I went ahead and I always try to do a face map. We often ask the clients to please trace their eyebrows. If they don't, we have picture reference that they send us so we can match things up as to where things are in their head shells, in their bubble shells. And so I usually draw a little bit of the features of the actor just so I get a visual cue as to what's going on, where things lay. So this is his original hairline, and then I've started the screen accurate hairline and the screen accurate hair directional growth patterns and cowlicks, because wigs often suffer from the problem of being approached as if hair grows all in one direction. So any wig you get off the shelf or on a a standard kind of shake and go sight. It's as if you were to hang the wig upside down, everything would go straight, and that's not how hair grows. Hair has different directions of growth, cowlicks upon cowlicks. I think Michael J. Fox has 5 cowlicks that we had to match, and we had to go through a lot of different reference materials to do it. And what we generally do is we go not only into the movie to replicate what will be the eventual screen accurate styling, cut and set, we also then go to source reference like red carpet pictures or production stills behind the scenes or candid photos from paparazzi even show up great. But what we try to get is the highest resolution possible of both the hairline and various turnaround views of the head. Front, 3/4, side, back if we can. And we're generally pretty lucky with it, but it takes some effort in the R&D department. So I've got enough here to start with. I've got Oscar's hairline in different states of growth during his career in the last few years. And I mean, even just looking at this, he's got just in the front 1, 2, 3 different cowlicks. His hair grows in 1, 2, 3 different directions, and then I have to get the wave set and how it's going to follow those waves in the stencil itself. So I've started that on this side, and I actually had that recorded, but through the magic of technology, in other words, I forgot to press record on the camera. You guys didn't see that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the 3/4 work that I still have to do on this, and we'll do a before and after at some point, I'm sure, somewhere on the side. So I'm gonna show you guys now how we do a screen accurate hairline, cowlick replication, and screen accurate hair growth directional pattern plotting for a typical Hero Hair custom wig. Thank you for watching. Let's start the clock and see how long this is going to take. 99 seconds as the crow flies. So it's about 2 hours to do that. Not a lot left to chance with this guy. And he was pretty even across the board, I gotta say. So all in all, a real pleasure, no surprises. And we'll move on now and do a few more blocks today. Sideburns, everything's symmetrical. Symmetry is something we try really, really hard in order to master. And there's all sorts of tricks. I could actually come back a little bit. There's all sorts of tricks to get it appropriate. You've got to stick with what the client gave you. Nobody's face is symmetrical. Nobody's features are perfectly symmetrical. But we really try to bring those symmetries into play where appropriate. Yeah, he's looking pretty good. He's looking pretty good. All right, happy with that. So here's your screen accurate Oscar Isaac's hairline, hair directional growth pattern plotting, and all his cowlicks are worked into the meat of the body of the hair. Thanks for your attention. We'll do more of these videos later.
It's made with unicorn hair.
Down to the dent.